We requested respect. If I have to stop the meeting, I will. Trust me, I can do that. All right. The next appellant is Irina and Alexander Liskovich. You have 10 minutes.
Yes, good evening, the City Council and the citizens of Clayton. We are not going to argue any points of law. We had a lawyer for that. I'm appealing to the City Council as a representatives of this community. We have a right to ask you guys for several things. We want our lives not to be destroyed. As simple as that. The lives of us will be destroyed. This is not right. There are things that are right and there are things that are wrong. I am not arguing points of law. They will look directly into our bedrooms and our backyards. It's right across the street. We have a reasonable expectation of adjacent property owners, and this site plan will destroy it completely for us, all of us, the normal cityscape views that we've been seeing for years. I moved to Clayton in 1998, not yesterday, 1998, expecting not to have people looking into my backyard or into my windows. We cannot do this. We are being destroyed right in front of everybody else. This is not emotional. This is just a simple fact. This development is too big for that lot. It's humongous. Look, there is absolutely no way that the state of California is going to sue you for not building this monstrosity. So this is not a joke for us. This is our lives on the line.
So what are we left in that regard? To take the word of Bill Jordan, a man who has lied, a man who has changed his project, and a man who has threatened not only a city councilman, but also many individuals with lawsuits, and in one case, physical violence. He's a liar and a thug, and to the extent you go along with him, you do so at your own peril.
The next speaker is Sonia Traus.
Hi, I'm here from YIMBY Law, and also just as a resident of California and person that is affected by the overall housing shortage. An earlier speaker said that she didn't think that the state of California would sue this city for turning down this project, and she's probably right, but I can assure you that YIMBY Law will. I organized this nonprofit a few years ago because cities all over California, Clayton is definitely not the only one, lots and lots of people don't want apartment buildings built near them. And so when proposals come forward, piece by piece, communities will say, not here, not here, not here. But when you do that, 5 units, 50 units, 150 units at a time, decade after decade, what we wind up with is a crushing housing shortage. And that is why the state has become so active. I really want the community members here, who I think are generally law-abiding people, to think about why the thing they are asking the city council to do is illegal. It is literally illegal. The same way that breaking into someone's car is illegal, the same way that, touching someone's butt in a crowded train is illegal, turning this down is illegal. And that should be a signal that it is also antisocial. I also want to commend this community because, the election is going on, and so I think everybody's thinking about some of the really big problems in our nation. There are people who are going bankrupt because they don't have health care. Of course, there are wars overseas. There's still refugees coming out of Syria. And I have a very great sense of gratitude that the worst thing happening here for the people here is that an apartment building might be built near them. That is a very special thing. Everybody here is extremely lucky, and I hope that that this luck continues for this community. Thanks.
Thank you, Sonia.
On the project side, I have also not heard anybody make those findings that we have to make in order to deny the project and not get sued on a Housing Accountability Act and not pay up to $4 million on attorneys' fees and costs. That's our whole reserve. Our reserve and our general fund budget is $5 million. I'm not risking.
The next resolution is the one on the project itself. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to adopt the proposed resolution approving the Affordable Housing Density Bonus application, the site plan permit, a review permit, and the tree removal permit. And I'd like to add the condition that the applicant make good faith efforts to try to secure more parking at the adjacent lot. And I would also, separate from the motion, anybody who's voting against that, I would love to hear your findings that would justify denial.
Okay, we have a motion for that. All in, a second? I'll second it. Okay, all in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
I'm opposed. No. Oh.
Okay, the motion passes with Tuya, myself, and CW voting in favor. And as I heard it, it was Jim and Jeff opposed. Is that correct?
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yes.
All righty. Very good.